between 22 and 50, Touring Car Championship. They'll pose the motorbikes and nice small ovals. And then that's the opportunity to get a great photograph of the podium for round 8. And then they celebrate.
So celebrations down on the podium and on track. We've got the first lap underway. This 20-minute race for the Porsche Sprint Challenge Great Britain, with Mark Warren having got already one race win today, and the AM driver leading at the end of this lap as well, looking fantastic. The driver who beat that previous race was Matthew Armstrong, but at the end of the first lap of the race is 0.6 of a second behind him. Third place, number 56, Roberts. But we have had one big off coming out of the first turn, all the way buried in the gravel trap at the end of the first run through Riches was number 5, Rupert Laslett, and we've also had off the road later in that first lap, number 7, Neil Tops, but he's not going again, so he had a moment on the grass, but Laslett is definitely buried in the gravel trap, getting a replay on the big screen, and here it goes very shortly on the way, it was on the way into Wilson really, got past Rich's corner. I think he was avoiding another car that was weaving, so just speared off on that link between the two corners. Bit of rubbing, paint swapping between Armstrong and Roberts on the way through to turn 2 as well. And yeah, the incident started on the exit to Riches, but he was on the far outside gravel trap on the left-hand side before they got to Wilson, but by the time the car had stopped. Onboard replay on the big screen with Max Coates, who's trying to come from the middle of the order. Pretty steady start, eyes a gap up the inside of the way into Riches, and gets a face full of dust from the cars clipping the inside curbs just ahead of him. You can see them rubbing absolutely side by side on the way down as it all filters down then into this pinch point at Wilson. Three places on that first lap of the race to go from 9th to 6th position in the white number 71 car. The Yorkshireman with a good start. A good second lap though for Matthew Armstrong, number 19. He was 0.6 of a second behind at the end of the first lap. Doesn't look like that big a gap anymore to me though as they come through. Warren crosses the line now. Armstrong goes through in second. And the gap goes from 0.6 seconds to 0.5 seconds. So a tenth gained on that one. Roberts in third, car 56, 95 Warhurst in fourth, 11 Trice, yesterday's winner, in fifth, and then number 71 Coates trying to hunt him down now as they head down towards the right-hander at Wilson. This is indeed the fastest lap of the race so far for Armstrong, which is why he closed up just a little bit. On the screen you can see the former leader of the AM Championship up until the race earlier on today, number 12 Callum Davis, and he's working hard here to fend off Will Jenkins, who's in a different category. He's a pro driver, Will in the green and black number 30 car, 8th and 9th at the moment. So the AM leader is the overall leader, Mark Warren, but second in the category is Davis, third in the category is Danny Dwyer, who's been on the podium already a couple of times this weekend. Number 32 Ethan Hamilton down the inside of the number 8 car to gain another place. So that gets him up towards the top 10. He gets ahead of Dwyer. Again, they're in different classes, so it won't affect the points for either. And Matthew Carl Henning trying to find a way past Edward Stanton, who's on the back foot a little bit on this lap as well. So the two yellow and black cars working hard together. Will be a little bit further down the order in this 20-minute race. Down the Bentley straight then goes the race leader Mark Warren, just over half a second clear of Armstrong through the first sector. Half a second down here. So far from Mark Warren. From Armstrong. Sector. 33 car, one car on the orange. Reece Summerfield, second most starts ever in the Jetta GT4 Super Cup, and he's working hard just outside the top 10 at the moment to try and hold on to his position as the top 2 make their way over the grid's markings and head towards the end of another lap. Warren, I think, has got the gap back out on that one, but only just 0.583 seconds, so he's quicker on the twisty bits in the infield, but through the first sector and through the very quick final sector, a little bit quicker was Armstrong, so 0.583 seconds, but the fastest lap of the race has gone to Joe Warhurst, number 95, in 4th place. who on track was on the podium yesterday, but didn't get the podium because of his track limits infringements and penalty. So Joe Warhurst, we know, capable of being up there. Can he close the gap to number 56, the Pro Championship leader, Steve Roberts? So they're third and fourth, but Warhurst, the new fastest lap, 158.207. However, it's all very tight out there because it was less than a tenth quicker than Roberts' time. Watching on the big screen, if you're near one, number 71, Max Coates running in 6th place. He is 0.6 of a second ahead of Robert Cronin, but only 0.3 of a second behind Toby Trice. Working away at the wheel as he gets on the throttle, 400 plus brake horsepower. He's trying to control in that car. They'll weave their way through Oggies, through Williams, and then in a moment onto the Bentley Straight, which is the longest straight in British motorsports, almost a kilometre long. Down there they go then, and nice and smooth exit for Max Coates, but he has dropped a little bit of time through that infield section, so he's definitely not close enough to have any sort of chance of putting Toby Trice in the right hand of Nelson. Through Murray's and onto the straight come the top two. See Ethan Hamilton in the background trying to line up a move again on Reece Summerfield. So Reece in the 33 car, mirrors full of Ethan Hamilton, former Saloon Cup Saloon Cup racer, a former British Touring Car racer at a time as well. Raced as well in the Renault UK Clio Cup, Ethan Hamilton. So those two nose to tail over the start and finish line. 33 Summerfield in 11th, 32 Hamilton in 12th. He looks at the inside on the way to Riches. You get the sense the move is coming, but not quite yet, as Reece Summerfield gets to understand this Porsche Cayman in his first season, his first few weekends of racing the car. So the gap from first to second has come down again. It's yo-yoed a little bit over the last 3 laps, but it's down to its lowest point now since the start of the race, 0.294 seconds, as Matthew Armstrong continues to push on to try and get a race victory here if he can, on the tail of Mark Warren. He's already had 1 win overall this weekend and already 2 class wins in the AM category. So now I'm in the lead. The next 6 cars are all pro drivers. And the next AM is Davis, number 12, in 8th place overall. He's got 1 pro driver, Jenkins, still in between himself and the next AM, 3rd, Danny Dwyer, number 23. So out to the back straight come the cars in 4th, 5th and 6th positions. Toby Trice now with the fastest lap of the race at 157.796. I was only getting a tenth quicker than Joe Warhurst ahead of him. Second or so. And back round, Carl Henning continuing to rage on. Back trying to distract in the mirrors. The number 8 car of Edwin Stanton Richards used to race in 2007 and Matthew Carr Henning, who's dad is a pretty handy racer himself, Peter Carr Henning, multiple